All right, you guys, ASD classified here.
And Tony T.
So there's a few more questions I want to answer. So because we did get some interesting ones. So let's see. One of you guys asked about it was a bunch of top 10 questions here, like top 10 male ranger, top 10 female ranger, top 10 seasons of Power Rangers and stuff. See, think about these favorite lists. It's hard for me to sit down and think of that many. So I'm gonna lower this number. What do you think, bro? Three? Or?
I think three is a solid number. I think I feel like top 10 is going to be a lot of watered down seasons towards the back end, and nobody really cares about those seasons until you hit like top 5 or top 3, I guess. So I say top 3, I think.
Goodness. There's a fan of every season, but let me see. Unfortunately, but let's try to see. Top 3 male rangers. I mean, it really shouldn't come to any surprise to people who the number one male ranger is for me.
Well, I just think it's Jason.
Yeah, Jason David Frank. Yes.
No, no, we're not doing this shit again. Go ahead. You make your list first, and then I'll hit you with my list.
Okay, so number 1, Dr. Tommy Oliver.
Doctor my ass, whatever.
Hayden. Yeah, Dr. Oliver is my favorite Power Ranger of all time. So of course he would top the male list anyway. Like he's the king of the Rangers, man. I mean, what? I mean, I could make my own separate video about all the reasons.
Fanboying much?
Yeah, fanboying all about it. So
whatever.
Hayden, whatever. I mean, number 2, I guess, is Andros. I mean,
solid.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like I answered this like when I did the season reviews that they're in, but Andros, he's my favorite Red Ranger, so yeah, he's gonna be up there. Third one, damn, I don't honestly. No, that's again like, see, if I tried to do 10, we'll be here all day.
I mean, you could pick more than just Red Rangers,
Well,
Jake.
Tommy was every color, so I mean.
You could pick Jake from Megaforce.
No, I can't. So
I mean,
I'm not picking anybody from Megaforce. Get out of here.
Fair enough.
I mean, I could pick Billy.
Billy was
because he was a really good. He's really good.
He was a great support teammate. I'm just saying, like
there's a lot of good candidates.
Zag.
Yeah.
He brought that southern flavor. I don't know.
Wait. I don't know. So I'm not sitting here. Anyway.
I'm just saying.
But see, there's so many. I mean,
come on, bro. I gotta tell them my top list too.
I could pick Billy. I could pick TJ. Either way.
TJ solid. Chocolate milk dud.
I'm gonna go ahead and just say Billy just to move it along. So top 3 female rangers. Kimberly.
Hold on. Let me tell them my top 3, and then we'll get to the female. Wouldn't you agree?
Whatever, bro.
All right. My top 3. Number 1 will have to be Jason, like the original leader of the Power Rangers. Zordon picked him for a reason. He didn't pick Tommy. Tommy wasn't even in like the vicinity, so.
Well, Jason. Tommy was picked to kill all 5 of them, so that would.
And he lost to Jason, who took away his powers. I don't know if you remember that episode, but
I remember that he barely lost, and he only lost because he broke the spell. So not because he actually beat him.
He beat him to the point where he broke the spell. So, I mean, he was chosen to be the Gold Ranger, aka like the most powerful Ranger
by Tommy.
Oh, whatever. All right, so Jason would be number 1. Number 2, I'm gonna agree with you with Andros too, because I loved In Space. Like that's one of my favorite seasons ever. Like I just felt like he developed really well. Like he was a loner to begin with. He did everything by himself. He didn't depend on anybody. But as the season progressed, he learned to value his teammates. He took their input to consideration before he did anything. I mean, at the end of the day, in the end of the season finale, he went off to fight. What's her face? Fuck that. Well, who the fuck she went to go fight. Point is.
Oh, just his sister.
Whatever the fuck her name was.
Astronomer.
Astronomer. I was gonna call her Dito. Whatever. Point is though, he went off to fight her by himself. Lone Ranger, who's awesome, cool. Number 3. Oh man, 3. That's a tough one because I don't know. Like I like the original cast obviously because I grew up watching them, but I just thought, like I said, I might have to lean towards Tommy just because when he first came out, everybody wanted to be Tommy. Everybody wanted to be that separate ranger who had his own separate Zord, who didn't need a team.
Damn right.
And not to mention, everybody loved him just because he had a gold shield. He had a shield on his stuff, on his suit. And as much as I hate on him, not really hate on him, but I just don't fanboy over him as much as everybody else does. He was cool. Like he had awesome hair too. So I mean, yeah, there's no arguing with that. So
And he had the bitches.
yes, he had the bitches. I guess. Whatever. So yeah, that's my top 3.
Okay.
Very similar.
Yeah.
2 out of 3, I think. Yeah.
Pretty much. So the Lady Rangers. So
Oh.
I mean, number one is gonna be Kimberly.
I agree.
I'm really not gonna get in. I don't want to get to give you all these list of accomplishments. I don't really have time for that. I can do that
She's
for
a singer,
another video.
an actress,
I was talking about Ranger accomplishments, but yes, she did all of this shit.
I'm just saying, she got her shit on log. So
yes, she went to the Olympics. Yes, she did.
Amy Jo Johnson. I think she was everybody's first crush.
Pretty much. So
I agree with that. Number 1. Yeah, Kimberly will always be number 1.
baddest. I don't know. I liked her personality. The Valley Girl stuff was always very amusing to me. I loved it. It was funny, and Amy Jo was really one of the best actors in that season. So in a season where all the actors weren't, that great, she killed her. She killed her character.
She stood out.
Yeah, she did it. She played the Valley Girl really well, and I always love watching her action sequences. And she took out monsters solo a lot. So there you go.
Well, that's the case. Trini. Oh my God! If you don't
took out probably one monster by herself.
No, you don't give her enough credit.
I mean, it's not like I hate.
It's kind of hard to compare to Kimberly because Kimberly is going to be number 1.
Kimberly got more focus.
Obviously,
that's what it is. But Trini, don't act like I hate Trini. I ain't hate any Mighty Morphin Ranger. It's just I prefer Kimberly.
Yeah, everybody preferred Kimberly.
But Trini kicked ass. I think out of the original 5, she was probably the second strongest. So,
I think.
Back when they first became Rangers, Jason clearly was the strongest.
Yeah.
Then after that.
You see them biceps, bro?
I mean,
you can tell he worked out.
Yeah.
You lift, bro? Go ahead.
Then after that, Trini, the strongest, then Zach, then Kimberly, then Billy. So
in that order.
In that order.
Because Billy got his swole on. I'm just saying, towards the end of season 2?
Yes, he did.
He got his swole on.
Yes, he did. Because I remember that. I remember there was an episode later.
He had a cut off sleeve.
Yeah, that was in season 1. I think they were playing flag football or something. He had all these damn muscles. Where the hell they came from?
Yeah, seriously. You been training with Jason?
I guess. I guess all that fighting with Goldar kind of helped Chad. I don't know. But yeah.
Back on topic.
I know, right?
Kimberly, number 1.
Number 2.
Ashley?
No, that's not what I'm gonna pick. I do like Ashley. She was one of my faves, but I don't know, top 3.
Oh, I know who you're gonna say. Kat.
Kat who?
Kat from who replaced Kimberly.
The hell I would. Anyway, I'm not gonna. You know what?
What?
I don't know if you were serious or if you really just Kat. Kat who barely had accomplishments fighting. I don't want to get into that because there's a history of fans arguing between Kimberly and Kat, and I don't feel like stirring that up. But
I do.
It's not like I hate Kat. It's just she
was a useless ranger. I agree. All right, back on topic.
I'm not gonna say that, but anyway,
I will continue.
I don't know. Maybe Jen. I know you don't know who the hell that is, but Jen? It's Time Force. She was no idea. She was the Pink Ranger in Time Force, and she was actually their leader, and she's pretty much probably the strongest woman ranger we've ever had. She could fight really, really well, to the point where she could probably give the male rangers, a lot of the male rangers, a run for their money. So she's a very capable ranger, so I'm going to put her up there. And number 3, let's see, I don't know. For the sake of this video, for this podcast, I'm just going to say Kira. I really did like
I was going to say Kira too. Damn it.
I don't
Well, I'm
know.
gonna put her as number 2. I enjoyed her. Like
Yeah.
I liked her. Like
I really loved her personality. I liked her
yes.
special power, and I liked the fact that she could sing. So there you go.
I mean, I think. Well,
And
yeah.
yes, I know Tanya could sing. She had a singing career too in Zio, but Kira got more focus. So
I mean, I like Kira. I was gonna put her number 2 behind Kimberly, of course. Like I don't know. Like you said, her personality. She wasn't too serious, but she knew when to get serious. She knew how to get down. She can fight. I mean,
freak you out.
freak you out. Oh God. Oh wow. But yeah, I mean, Kira would be number 2, and I guess for number 3, I don't know. I'm gonna go with Trini, just because I don't know. Like I felt like she was very underrated. Like, like in season 1, everybody loved Tommy, everybody loved Jason and Kimberly. Like those were the main 3, and I feel like not enough love was shown to Trini. Like she was. I feel like she was like the perfect balance between everybody. She can fight, but she was also very smart. Like she can translate for Billy, and she could still throw down like Kimberly. She was also into gymnastics too, obviously. So like I don't know. I just found her to be like a well balanced ranger. So that's my top 3.
Oh, there you go. Train is awesome. I always loved the episode where she fought the praying mantis. So
Yeah.
season 1. This will test your honor. What about your honor? I have no honor.
Oh God.
Like you said, I'm one of Rita's monsters. Look, okay, I
Yeah,
can get into it,
you
but I'm not
really
gonna
could,
do it.
but let's not. Let's go to the next question, please.
Just for this guy, like I don't really know how to say his name. I guess KRSS Impact. I don't know.
Shout out to him.
Kamen Rider is Super Sentai, I'm assuming. But
Shout out to him because he gave us like 20 questions.
right.
So
I'm just gonna answer this special question about the Bold and the Beautiful. I'm
okay,
sure
that's all you because I got nothing on.
I
That.
know, and I'm pretty sure like nobody else watches that. But
Have you ever talked about that
on my
a video?
channel? No.
No.
But yeah, I thought about making my own channel just to discuss soap operas, but that's another story. But
Oh God, please don't.
yeah, I'm
Continue.
gonna answer this question that he had. Like he asked me, or she, I don't know, asked me about what's
They asked you.
okay, what's the situation? Like, what do I think about the situation between Ridge and Caroline on the Bold and the Beautiful? Pretty much, I don't care for it. That's the answer to that. I don't care for it because what happened, for those who don't know, which is probably the rest of you, what happened was
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Rick, who is Caroline's husband. So Caroline cheated.
Oh God, let's just keep it short and sweet.
Okay, Caroline cheated on her husband Rick with his brother Ridge. Okay, and everybody found out, and it's just a big old thing. And really, I just don't care because I don't like Rick. I don't like him. He's an ass. He gets on my nerves. So the show is constantly trying to make me care about this, and I don't care at all. I don't really care about any of the Logans, but that's just another discussion. It's just I don't care. It's like. She cheated. Yes, she did. It's a bad thing. But it's like Rick cheated on her before they even got married with Myrna or Maya. So now I'm supposed to care that she accidentally. Whatever. I don't care. It's just a lot of stupid shit going on. And then their dad, Eric, is now threatening to take away the CEO position from Ridge because of this. And it's just.
All right, cool. A summary. All right. Next question, please.
You, bro. Whatever.
I don't know anything about the Bold and the Beautiful, so.
Okay. Well,
on to a topic that I can discuss.
Okay, whatever. I answered it. I don't care about it, and I'm kind of sick of the way that the Bold and Beautiful is handling things right now.
Fair enough.
Bring back Steffi. Okay, so.
All right. Now that you got that little rant out the way.
Well, I mean, there's one more question. I mean, there's somebody, I can't find a comment right now, but somebody asked, like, do we consider ourselves fans of Kamen Rider? I know you don't really...
Watch it.
Yeah. But I can answer it. I mean, I guess I can say I'm a casual fan because I have not taken the time to learn like the history of Kamen Rider and like all the seasons that go on, and I still haven't made time to watch all the seasons that so many people have recommended to me. I mean, I hope to do so eventually, but I just haven't had the time.
I just watch Power Ranger from time to time. Only because you make me watch it. Well, not really make me, but you're like, you should watch it. You should watch that. Like I watched Samurai and it sucked, but you told me to watch it.
I ain't tell you to watch this
Yeah,
shit.
you
Don't
did.
don't even.
Yeah, you
I
did.
ain't no.
I watched like 5 episodes of that shit, and you're like, you need to watch it. Just watch it.
I don't know who the hell told you.
And then Megaforce. Megaforce. Don't get me started on Megaforce. But I am on Team Jake and GM. That's my boy right there. So we should do like a top 2 couple or top 3 couples. I'm just saying, or potential couples. I'm just saying. But that's for another topic. But
I guess so.
Jake and Gia has to be on there. I think they're adorable, but whatever. Whatever. Next question, please.
I mean,
Next.
let's save some for like the next podcast. You know, I mean, there's still that like your least favorite like Red Rangers question. Well, I don't know. You want to just get that out of the way and then have you guys give us some more questions.
Yeah, I think we should. Fuck it. Least favorite Red Ranger?
I'm not gonna get into it because, well, okay. I'm gonna tell you who, but I'm not gonna get into all the reasons.
Specifics?
Yeah, until I get to that season review. But Casey, I fucking hate Casey.
That was Casey.
I hate Jungle Fury. I hate Casey. He is the worst Red Ranger for me. I cannot stand him.
Fuck, who's the Red Ranger from the one that who shook Jason's hand on Forever Red? The Wild Force, was it?
Yeah, that's Wild Force.
And was it
Cold.
Cold? Alright, I'm gonna go with him. He looks annoying as fuck. I've never seen the episode of the series, but you just don't step up to an OG like that and like, come on, you're unproven. Never mind. You know what? You're just unproven. So don't step up to the OG, the original Red Ranger.
I guess so.
Cole, you suck. I mean, I can't really judge you though. I've never seen the season, but
I'm gonna give you my top 3 of worst Red Rangers. So Casey is number 1. Number 2, Troy from
fuck, not Troy. No, what's the dude from Samurai? I don't even remember his name.
Jaden.
Jaden.
JJ.
Jesus Christ.
I like Jaden. So, I mean, not he didn't do anything wrong to me per se.
But he didn't prove himself to me.
He was just standard. He was just typical.
Vanilla.
You know what I mean? He's just textbook Red Ranger. He didn't do anything bad. He didn't do anything good. It's just he's there doing stuff. So I can't really put Jaden. If you do, that's fine. But
yeah, I'm gonna put him just because he sucked. He looked like Justin Bieber too.
Okay, so Casey number 1, number 2 Troy, number 3. I guess I would say
I'm gonna go with Troy too, but I'm gonna put him as number 3 because you're like a robot.
I guess number 3 for me is Cole. I suppose I just didn't like him that much. I really didn't.
Is it because he stepped up to an OG when he shouldn't have? I agree. I'm glad he brought that up. I'm glad he brought it up.
Honestly, I just didn't fucking like him. That's pretty much it.
There's no real science behind it other than I just didn't fucking like him.
Yeah. So, alright.
Troy sucked though. Like, he was the robotic one, right? I am the Great Ranger. Yeah. For Megaforce. That's how you can tell I have not kept up with Megaforce whatsoever. Like,
oh my god.
I watched like the first 8 episodes. I watched it.
I need to show you the 2-parter, like, well, not everything, just Baraka's back part 2. That overacting he did in that episode, my god. And you guys already know what it is. But yeah, that's I gotta show you that, but that's another time. So yeah, that's it for like our first
episode, yeah.
Of our podcast.
Yeah.
Our
I
first
think it was
podcast.
a success. High five. I think that was pretty successful, I hope. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
very random. We got off topic a lot.
I know, right? I'm gonna try to edit it to try to make it a little better.
The shit out of it.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll still be somewhat of a hot mess, but it's our first podcast, so shut up. So
I mean, you really can't expect too much from us, but whatever. Hopefully this was entertaining though.
Right.
It was pretty fun to make.
Right. So for those who are going to be listening, like, leave us some more questions. If we didn't get to some of the other ones, leave them again so that we have ideas for our next podcast. So
hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It was, I don't know, it's fun, I think. Hopefully we get more ideas. So
yeah. All right. So later, guys.
Later.